The most common mistake in a discovery call isn't talking too much. It's naming the price and then apologizing for it. The coach says the number, and before the prospect has taken a breath, they hedge, but that includes, or I have some flexibility there. That flinch is expensive. This unit builds the practice of naming the number cleanly and letting the silence do the work. The most common mistake I see coaches make in a discovery call isn't talking too much. It's this. They name the price and then they immediately apologize for it. They say the number, and before the prospect has taken a breath, they say, but that includes, or I have some flexibility there. They flinched, and the flinch is expensive. The flinch cascade, in real time. Coach names the price. Prospect pauses, maybe 2 seconds. Coach reads it as trouble and says, and of course that includes session materials, summary notes, and unlimited email access between sessions. Prospect pauses again. Coach adds, I'm also offering a sliding scale for coaches who are building their practice. Now the price is a third of what it was. The coach has undercut themselves before being asked. The prospect is confused about what the actual offer is. The prospect's pause wasn't rejection. It was thinking. The coach never gave it a chance to resolve. Pricing is operator craft, not confidence as a trait. The coach who charges confidently isn't more confident as a person. They've practiced a specific behavioral sequence. 3 moves. Name the number plainly, hold the silence, and what makes you ask. Learnable. Practicable. Not a personality trait. You did the cost to serve math in Module 3. The coach who knows their number pencils isn't guessing at the proposal moment. They're stating a number they've already worked out. Move 1. Name the number plainly. 1 sentence, full stop. The engagement I'm proposing is 6 months biweekly sessions at price total. No, but that includes. No, I have some flexibility. The "but that includes" phrase is a signal that you don't believe the price yourself. It reduces the proposition before the prospect has responded. Price ranges are the same problem. Packages start at invites negotiation on the floor and doesn't tell the prospect what they're actually buying. Name a number. The number from the one-page offer you built in Module 3. Move 2. Hold the silence. After naming the number, stop. The silence belongs to the prospect. Count 3 seconds internally and say nothing. What they say next is data. That's more than I expected. 1 response. Let me think about my budget. Different response. When can we start? Different response. You can't get the data if you've preempted it with softening. The discipline. 3 seconds. The reflex to fill the silence is the flinch in slow motion. Move 3. What makes you ask? When the prospect questions the price, is that negotiable? Or that's a lot? The response is not a justification of the price. The response is a question. What makes you ask? This does 2 things simultaneously. It explores what's actually behind the pricing question, often fit uncertainty, not budget. And it demonstrates the coaching discipline of not accepting the surface framing of a question. CC1 demonstrates ethical practice, is operating here. Subcompetency 1 demonstrates personal integrity and honesty in interactions with clients, sponsors, and relevant stakeholders. Responding honestly means exploring what's actually going on, not defending or collapsing. The professionalism core value in the ICF Code of Ethics 2025. Being true and accurate in my statements, committing to honesty, courage, consistency of action, ethical practice. What makes you ask? In action. A prospective client asks, is there any flexibility on the price? The coach says, what makes you ask? The prospect says, I'm not sure we're actually the right fit. I've worked with a coach before, and I'm not sure I got value. Now the coach knows something important. This isn't a budget question. This is a fit and evidence question. The price was never the issue. And the coach gets to address the actual thing. Whether this engagement is designed to deliver the specific outcome this person didn't get last time. That's a much more useful conversation than negotiating a discount. Pause here. When did you last say your price out loud? Not to yourself, to a prospective client. If it's been a while, or if you've been naming a range instead of a number, write the number down right now. One sentence, your actual price. Read it out loud. Notice what your body does. That reaction is information about what's happening on your discovery calls. That's the discovery call done well, when it should close. The harder material is next, when it shouldn't.